Good afternoon, Hillary.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. May I introduce to you presidential historian Michael Beschloss.
Welcome, Michael.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's an honor to meet you.
Mr. President, I wanted to continue our conversation from yesterday about your status in history. And who better to do it than with Michael?
I agree. Michael, I admire your work.
Mr. President, last time we spoke I said that I was extremely worried about the economy and your place in modern history.
And I have assured you, Hillary, that the Geithner and the Bernanke are all over it. They are all over it. The teabaggers are making a lot of noise. But we are on course and we need to stay the course.
Michael, could you give us some insight on the historical lens through which President Obama will be viewed?
It's too early to tell, of course, how history will regard President Obama. But we can state some questions historians will be asking as they assess President Obama's performance.
Please go on, Michael.
President Obama's handling of the domestic economy will be a primary question for historians. What we now call the Great Recession has been catastrophic. The economic consequences have been in the trillions of dollars. Millions of jobs have been lost. Millions of homes foreclosed. Pensions depleted. Now as state and local governments make massive cuts, the fallout continues.
Please, Michael, can you get to the point?
Historians will pose 3 questions regarding the Great Recession and President Obama, your handling of it. First, what caused the Great Recession? Second, did President Obama effectively address the immediate crisis? Third, did President Obama tackle the underlying causes of the Great Recession so that the catastrophe will not be repeated? We can also pose a 4th question, which is moral in nature. Was President Obama's handling of the crisis fair and equitable?
Michael, the answer to these questions is very clear. The Great Recession occurred under President Bush's watch because of Republican policies. My economic team staved off the immediate crisis and meltdown of the economy. We are on the road to recovery and I have had to strike a balance between the radicals on the left and the radicals on the right.
With all due respect, Mr. President, the historical lens, I believe, is unlikely to support your assertions. It is not my place to make judgments. But we must look at the historical record.
Go on, Michael. Go on.